everyone, welcome to another video. So today I'm doing something different and I will be unboxing and swatching out two watercolor sets from Prima Marketing from their Water Confections series. So I'm super excited about this because I finally caved and decided that I wanted to try my hand at doing more watercolors. And so these two are my very first watercolor sets. I have heard generally pretty good reviews about these sets as really great kind of beginner water sets, especially because each series kind of curates their own palette for you to use. And so the ones that I got are the Tropical series, and I will swatch these out, but I just want to show you guys the box and the different colors that they have. And it's just very cute packaging. These tins are actually really small and super portable, and just great for being travel sized. So I will move these over here. And so the first one that I'm going to open is the Tropicals. So again, these tins are really tiny, I mean just compared to my hand, and like I'm a really small person, and so this is a very tiny compact tin. And then on the back they do have a ring so that you can put your finger through to kind of hold these tins better. And then inside of the tin it kind of folds out just like this. And the nice thing about these tins is that this part of the pan actually lays flat when you have it on a flat surface, which is nice because then if you're mixing colors in these wells, there isn't really a lot of running down the side because this area is flat. They include a swatch card on the inside, which is really nice because then you could just have this with you for your tins instead of having to make your own. And I will zoom in so you guys could see the watercolors. The packaging is just really cute. And I will take one of these out to show you guys how tiny this is. So I figured that this would be a really great way to kind of get into watercolors. Each of these tins was about $20 on Amazon, so they're really affordable and you get a lot of colors. I think this is 12 colors per tin, and the nice thing about these tins is that you actually have enough space in the middle to put a third row. So for example, if I had other half pans, I could actually fit them right in between, just like that, and get 3 rows of colors, which is great for traveling because for me, if I have 2 of my tins, I could fit most of the colors from the other palette in here and just have 1 tin that I could carry with me. So this is again the Tropical set, and I will swatch it out after I open the Vintage Pastels. And again, all of the tins are very similar. They have a sticker showing you the series name and then the different colors, and they've got the ring on the back. And again, they open completely flat, and they all include a swatch card. And I forgot to mention, but these tins also come out like that. And you could actually buy these colors individually instead of in a set, but I think it's just nice and convenient to have these kind of already curated colors so you don't have to worry about mixing, especially if you're a beginner like me and I don't understand color theory that well. But let me zoom in and show you guys the Vintage Pastels. I was torn between getting this and their Pastel Dreams series, but I figured with Tropicals, those colors are already really bright and kind of very poppy, and so I wanted a more muted, more earth tone kind of set to kind of complement that. And so these are my 2 first watercolor sets. So I'm gonna get to unwrapping these and then swatching them out on the cards, and we will go from there. Alright, and I just wanted to show you guys the little half pan. And they do include the number on the side of the half pan so that you could keep track of what colors you have. I also forgot to mention, if you hear rain or wind in the background lashing against my windows, I apologize in advance. Hurricane Dorian is actually currently making its way through town. So I actually went to clinic for like 1 hour today, and then they told me to go home. So I figured this would be a great time to swatch these out so I could actually start playing with these colors. So yeah, that's a thing. We actually get hurricanes pretty frequently around this time of the year, so it's really no big deal. Where we're located, the hurricane can't really directly hit us, but we get a lot of the rain and the wind, and then a lot of flooding. But thankfully the flooding does recede, usually in 1 to 2 days, so it's not too big of a deal. Yep. I feel like I'm opening up a ton of candy right now. But these colors so far, they look really nice, and I'm super excited to try them out. Because it's Sketchtember, I've been trying to stay on top of it and do some sketching every day, and there have been multiple times when I'm just like, man, I wish I had like some watercolors or something just to paint over my sketches, or to just add some more color or fun to my artwork. And I thought that multiple times, so I was like, maybe it's time to just get some watercolor sets and just play with them and see where we go with that. So here we are. And I will also zoom in on these colors once I have everything unwrapped. This is a bit difficult because I don't have nails, and I'm trying to preserve these wrappers because I think off cam I'm gonna tape these into one of my sketchbooks, and that way I could just be able to catalog these colors and have kind of like a reference in my book as well. And there is enough room that you could probably squeeze in a 7th half pan, and if you do 3 rows of that, you could fit 21 colors. And at this point, I think we're getting a bit on the monotonous side, so I will probably just speed up this part of the video, and I will catch you guys again once I'm done unwrapping all of these. Alright, so we've got the vintage pastels, and I will show you guys now that I've unwrapped everything. But I just love these muted colors, and I'm super excited to try them out and see what they look like on paper. And now we will go to unwrapping the tropicals. Alright, so I finally have these all unwrapped. I feel like I was peeling off candy wrappers, and I've got this pile of wrappers on both sides of me. But this is the Tropicals color set. So let's get to swatching out these cards and going from there. Alright, so those are our colors from the tropical set. I'll do a close-up so you guys can see how richly pigmented these are. And again, I think I'm going to rearrange these colors more kind of like in a rainbow, like reds to orange to yellow, green, blue, purple, and so forth. So there's the tropical set. And next I will be doing the vintage pastels, so I'm just going to move some of these wrappers over. So that was our vintage pastel swatches. I'm hoping that you guys can kind of see the lighter colors like periwinkle, and breezy, and sage. But overall, I am, again, just super excited about being able to try out these two watercolor sets from Prima Marketing, the Tropical series and the Vintage Pastel series. So thank you guys again for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment, as I really enjoy hearing feedback from you guys and being able to talk with you guys. And thanks again. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!